Okay, this is my coaching thing that I do on a weekly basis, and this is Expedition Lost. So basically we go over. So this being Expedition Lost, there are rocks that lead into the main from the possible third base location. I need to fix my observer settings later, but that doesn't matter right now. And oops. Ugh. While I am waiting for you guys to do what you need to do to get out of this game. Oh. Are we really doing a 10 pool? Not exactly. Okay. Failed extractor check. No big deal. I'll explain how to do a proper extractor check later. I mean, wait. No, this is just a really delayed speed rush. Okay. So if you're gonna go for speed, what you should be doing is a 10 pool. 10 pool is, you can either go gas or pool first, it doesn't matter. But basically, you do not wait for this, where'd it go? This overlord, you don't wait for it. You build the gas and the pool before the overlord. Then you start the overlord. So however you want to do that, that's why it's a 10 pool. The 10 pool is much faster. It doesn't give you as strong of an economy, yes, that is true. But what you're looking for is to get that speed before the Protoss finishes their wall. Now, in this case, it won't matter because your opponent has misset their rally and is not mining. But, yeah, let me go pull up the, 10 rules of StarCraft while we wait for your 10 pool, or what should have been a 10 pool, to finish up. Oh, you're doing a Baneling build. The Baneling version it's not bad, it just requires, you could get a lot more out of this build. Anyways, 1. Thou shalt have no idle workers. 2. Thou shalt not make for themselves tech or production that will not be used. 3. Thou shalt not click the command card. 4. Remember to scout to react to thy opponent. 5. Well, there's the scout. 5. Honor your hotkeys and control groups that thine APM may prove useful. 6. Thou shalt not move into death traps. 7. And you don't have your gateways. Oh boy. This is gonna be bloody. 7. Thou shalt not play random if thou art a noob. And you're going to lose all your probes now. Wow. 7 or 8. Thou shalt not BM after a game, only before or during. 8. No, that was 8. 9. Thou shalt not purely rely on trickery. 10. Thou shalt not blame thy opponent for thine own loss. Okay, so on the Baneling bust, I'll start with that because that was the simpler stuff. You needed to, so your order of buildings, you built your gas, you took your gas first, then you built your pool, then you built your Baneling nest. The other thing is that you took your gas when you're waiting for your overlord. What you want to do is you want to extractor trick while you're doing your overlord, or you want to build your overlord on 9. So either you extractor trick and get to 11 drones while you're building your overlord, or you take it on 9. Then what you're supposed to do is take your spawning pool on 13. You do not replenish that drone. You take your gas on 12. Then you can build 3 more drones and take your natural if you so choose. At the end, you build your Baneling nest and then you go. Otherwise, it was fine. You should have stopped the probe that was coming cross map, because that could have had that probe gone up and it was a proper 4-gate like he was going for. What he could have done is warp in 2 zealots and then defend with the Zealot Stalker Mothership Core at home. And with the Mothership Core, the Photon Overcharge, your Baneling attack is not going to do anything. On your 4-gate, where were your 4 gates? And I say 4-gate because I know what you're supposed to be doing. And basically, your nerves got to you, largely. I mean, your cyber was late, so your warp tech was not done. You didn't chrono it. I mean, you didn't even have warp capability, never mind the gateways that you were supposed to have. Your mothership core also wasn't there, so consequently you didn't have a photon overcharge. Basically, everything that needed to be there was not there. It's not a matter of your build, it's mostly a matter of your nerves. You're not playing properly. The other thing is you're supposed to wall against Zerg, but I haven't really showed you how to do that, so I'll do that next, I guess.